right, and welcome back once again. Back at the Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta for your Beat the Heat all weekend long. My name is Grant. I will be your entertainment for this match. Not sure if anybody else is going to join me, but I'll introduce them if they do. We have Warren Ortiz taking on Mr. Larry Walper. They are going to be doing some battle. Once again, it is an A-side match. Race to 9. It is 9 ball on the 9 foots. Cue ball going to find its way into the pocket. And that will bring Mr. Walper to the table. So Larry starting off with ball in hand, fairly open table here. 4 ball might be about the trickiest, so 1 to the 2, he'll manage that without really any issues. And so long as he can get the right angle on the 2, that'll lead him to the 4 ball. I'd suspect just about mid-table, so he can cut the 4 ball into the bottom right-hand corner. He might get a little too much there. Might have to connect with that other rail. Oh, I tried to use the spin to hold. Now the question is, can Warren see the full make on the 2? And even if he can, where do you go for the 4? Do you start with the 4-9 combo? It is a potential if he can make full pot on this 2 ball. The 4-9 combo is an option. No, didn't quite have it. You might see Larry just draw underneath the 4-4 to the right-hand side if he's got that right angle. Oh, he was able to go all the way back to the rail. Inch perfect. A little bit off here on the 6 ball, but should not be any issue. Can either draw over to the left side or go forward 2. Forward 2 it is. Draw on the 7 ball or forward, either which. Making it look easy, Mr. Walper. To draw first blood with the deposit of the 9 ball, 1-0 lead potentially for Larry. Indeed, puts it in even with a little bit of authority. I love it. And once again, guys, if you're just tuning in, help us out, smash it. Get all over that share button. We are live at the Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta. The Beat the Heat event. Today and tomorrow, it is A-side, 9 ball on the 9 foots, race to 9. If you go to the 1 loss or the B-side, it is 8 ball on the 7 foots, race to 7. We will be bringing you some B-side matches eventually. This will be my last match for commentating today. Sorry, just need to send out a couple of texts. All right, Larry with the 1 ball. Don't think it goes past that 6 ball. Nope, tried to roll up in behind the 9 ball, left it open for Warren. Another little safe play coming up. It's a matter of what way is he going to do it. I would think chip off the 1, send the cue ball up table. Once again, I think we're just seeing a little bit of rust out of everybody, kind of getting things warmed up, being a summertime event. That'll leave the cut on the 1 ball for Larry. Into the heart. A little help out from the 6 would be all right. Did not want to land on the beach, however, with the cue ball. 2 ball downtown, bottom right-hand corner. Cut that straight down the table as opposed to cut it into the pocket. So that'll give Warren an opportunity to get himself on the board. Thank you, David. And I think you might see the safe play out of Warren here. Almost a bank on the 3, utilizing the 4 ball, try to hide the cue ball underneath it. Really nicely done. Would have liked another half revolution out of the cue ball just to cinch him up underneath that 4. But I believe that leaves an open bank for Larry here. Kind of a 2-way. Can use the 6 ball as a help. So with Warren at the table here, a little bit hampered by this 6 ball, but once Warren gets things kind of dialed in, he is a very, very deadly player, can pot balls from just about anywhere on the table. Ooh. Cue ball wiped its feet, but decided to stay up. But it does leave an open shot on the 3 for Larry. And we may as well ask and find out with everybody, what's everybody's plans this weekend? What do you got going on besides watching us here on Q Sports Live? What's everybody up to? Oh, really nice shot there from Larry. Really nicely weighted. 7 ball inhibiting the path to the 3. Short stick up and over the 7. To the heart of the pocket. What a jump shot. Really nicely done. We might get to be joined by the birthday girl again. Relaxing minor to-do list. Doesn't work till Tuesday. What's going on with that, Clark? Studying and grinding, says Rashab. And, of course, watching Q Sports Live. Tough hit for Larry here. I mean, is the 3 rail even an option with the way that 7 ball sits? Steph now joining us. What do you think, Steph?
I'm here.
And he's got a few obstacles, right? He's got the 7 to contend with, the 9 ball if he goes the 3 rail. He's going underneath. Look at
Need a
this.
ref. Oh, God. That was a good hit.
That was a really, really nice attempt. I think he's going to jail.
Smart shot. Smart shot.
Yeah, really nicely done. Snuggled up to that 6 ball so that Larry does not get to pass go and collect $200. He just gets to go straight to jail. Is he going underneath the 9? Right side of the 9 underneath with the 1 rail kick? Does he have that option? Or is he going to have to put a little bit of left-hand spin? That's going to change the angle if he does. I thought he was more underneath that 6 than what he is then. Oh, he's going. Tried to put in some right-hand spin. It's that 1 rail banks the cue ball into the pocket. So nice safety play there out of Warren. Should earn him the comeback rack to tie this match at 1 apiece. Clark says, "Happy birthday, Steph. Try to stay out of trouble, young lady." Although that would not be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, Clark, you know me enough. I'm pretty square around the edges.
Wow, Spanner Austin tuning in all the way from what he is saying is a cold and wet Ireland. Welcome to it.
Welcome.
Yeah, we'll do our best to keep you entertained, try and help warm you up a little bit.
That was a nice shot by Warren.
Yeah, really nice.
On the rail.
Yeah, I didn't want to get that close to the rail, but I mean, nice shot. Nice curl on that. So I can't quite tell. I think he may be just dead straight in on this.
I think he's got a little bit of angle. Not a lot to work with. You have to hit it good off the rail.
Oh yeah, he had some good angle. Needs some legs. That little nudge on the 9 ball. That is not what he was looking for.
Hit it good. That was a tough shot.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking on that shot rather than trying to force that through 2 rails, and maybe he had to cheat the angle a little bit, who knows. But just kind of stay underneath, take what the table gives you, and shoot the 9 to the top left. Brave shot there. Ooh, bringing in that bottom right-hand corner. Clark says, yeah, I know, adulting is no fun anymore.
Adulting is not a whole lot of fun. I don't know who sold us on that.
Right? And then somebody upstairs decided to, great shot.
Oh, what a great shot.
What a great shot, for sure, to square it up. I don't know who it was upstairs that decided to put us in charge of 2 young boys, but they did. And they're growing like weeds. But it has its drawbacks, but it also has more rewards, I think, than and benefits than what the drawbacks are.
For sure.
The only thing that this, so for those that are just tuned in for the first time, we now have a broadcast booth here at the Leather Pocket, and so it places us outside of, anybody's view, and, our vocal range does not interfere with play. However, the one drawback from here is I can't give you updates as to who's playing who in any of the live matches that are going on. So maybe what we do is we just put enough cameras in the room where we can still have those advantages. that's what we'll build ourselves up to doing. Any upcoming tournaments at LP from September onwards? Yeah, there's always tournaments here. There's our weekly tournaments, and then typically, once every couple of weeks, there's always a bigger one that people attend.
I don't think there's anything in the books right now that is scheduled.
No, but the weekly ones. But
yeah, just the regular weekly
always
tournaments.
Yeah, there's always tournaments here. Now, I have a question for Spanner, if you're still on, joining us on YouTube. With being cold and wet in Ireland, is that just because of the day that it happens to be cold and rainy and cold and wet and not very nice? Or is that the season now in Ireland? Tricky spot here with the 3 ball. They may bat this 1 ball around a little bit. Warren going underneath. It still leaves, I believe, the 1 rail kick off that left rail for Larry. Excuse me, I don't think he can make it anywhere. I mean, could make it up to the top right-hand corner, but very, very low percentage shot. Oh, look at how well
Genius.
that worked, right? How does that work out? Hey, you put your opponent in jail, break out all the trouble on the table. Wow.
I think Warren just had a few choice words for him there.
Right.
Seen his lips moving.
Uh-huh. If only I could read lips. Oh, trying to take over the pocket for the 3. I don't know if he did it, though. And even if he did that, 3 goes to the top left-hand corner, which is the most likely pocket given the proximity of where the 2 is. But if it does go past the 7 ball, then we'll see how what angle Larry leaves himself here. Yeah, it goes past the 7. Although he could get underneath as well. Really kind of that 50-50 angle. Well, I guess that answers that question. The problem now is getting underneath for the 4 ball. Nice little touch.
Does he still have it?
Oh, yeah. 4 ball to the bottom right, 5 hopefully in the same pocket. Could also choose the 5-7 combo. Nope, same. Oh, got to make the 4 ball first.
Well, he got a hanger.
Now the question is there a window between the 5-9 for Warren?
He's going to come with a jumper.
Yeah, he very well could. I don't see Warren jump that often. So he may have go up to the top rail. I don't know that he owns a jump cue.
He does.
There it is. I sit corrected.
Oh.
That is definitely the trouble of trying to jump when the ball is that deep into a pocket. Although he sent it out a little bit far. I think if he just popped over the 9 ball, let the cue ball land, it may pop twice, but there is a way to make that jump shot without sending the cue ball off the table. But I think he got more out of that jump than what he anticipated.
He got a lot of pop on that.
Sure did. And I would think that this is going to be curtains on this game. Larry's been hitting the ball really, really well lately. I haven't.
Which is surprising because I don't think he's been playing a lot since he's moved out to Medicine Hat.
I think he's been playing quite a bit in Medicine Hat, but it's on more on 7-foots than anything. So for him to be able to walk in and continue to play well on the 9-foot, pretty impressive.
You don't see Larry struggle too often.
No, and Larry had my number for so long. I just could not get a win against him. Then I took the monkey off my back, and it's been okay since. This is summer. July was the wettest on record. Well, Spanner, I can tell you, as we sit here in Calgary, our weather conditions are about the same. We can experience all 4 seasons in the same day in August. It's kind of crazy. The U.S. has certainly been the hottest ever. Last I heard was 31 consecutive days in Phoenix of 110 plus for 31 consecutive days.
Couldn't do it. Too hot. Melting just thinking about it.
I'm all right with that kind of weather. Oh, caught a little thick on the 2, but does he get away with it? Is there a window between that 8-4-9? I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. Might be able to catch the top side of the 2, but I don't think he can make the pot.
Oh, he's aiming in that window.
Yeah, I just don't know if he's aiming to make or whether he's playing potential safety and just grazing the top side of 4 off the right rail with the cue ball, send the 2 up, and the cue ball to the left side of the table.
Well, he's fortunate in the fact that he doesn't have to kick at it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he did need to.
Oh,
9 ball, 4 ball.
Oh my, he made everything.
All the balls.
He made, yeah. He made all the things.
All the things.
9 ball getting spotted. And ball in hand for Larry with one or two less balls to make in this rack. Getting a little flirtatious with that side pocket, Mr. Walper. Nice little touch here, nothing to it. That will do. That will work. Larry looking to extend the lead 3-1 over Warren. And does so with the deposit of that 9 ball. And once again, guys, we have to do some housekeeping. We have to thank a few sponsors of this event: DCL Labor and Contracting. Adding some money into the prize fund goes to the players. And then, of course, Mr. John Ditto of Remax Realty Professionals here in Calgary. To both of them, we thank you so much for the contribution. I'm sure the players really, really do appreciate that. And, of course, long-term sponsor of Q Sports Live, Nix Q Innovations. The best in the business as far as I'm concerned in Calgary. Yeah, Spanner, we're very, very, as I mentioned, we're very, very blessed to be in Calgary. We not only for the robust pool community that we have here. It's a very big, very competitive pool scene that we have. But we also happen to live in a pretty beautiful country, or at least a beautiful part of the country. We got the mountains right next door. There's all kinds of things to do within Calgary, a lot of rafting and that kind of stuff. So we're, at least in my opinion, we're very, very fortunate. But I can tell you, my roots are back to Ireland, Dublin if I had to be precise. That's where my my grandmother was from. I've never been, and I do want to take a trip. At some point in life, I'm going to make it there. Nice little touch from the Wolpster. Almost the same shot. I think he's got either straight on or just to the left of center on this, so very, very similar shot to what we just saw. Yeah, nice little punch through. Didn't want that to be straight. See him draw back off the rail. And back out again. And I think he's sitting perfect here. Nice little punch follow. Hit that about as good as you can hit it. To extend the lead now to 4-1. Larry Wolper over Warren Ortiz. And we may as well finish it off here with Jam Up Apparel, now with the Predator Strike design, now available on t-shirts. So as opposed to being on the jerseys at price point I think is $59.95, they are now on t-shirts. Those are now available on the website jamupapparel.com, and those are priced at $29.95. And I believe it's Larry up for the break, leading us off in rack number 6. Makes a ball, 8-ball direct. That flew into that pocket.
Larry's typically got a really good break.
Yeah, he does. We have some beautiful places in Ireland, but not near as good as Alberta or BC.
I don't know. I feel like it's pretty beautiful over there.
I would think so too.
Just different. A different beautiful.
Yes. And it's still, regardless of what that beauty is or isn't, I still want to come out. That's where the roots of my family come from, and I'd love to be able to come out and take a look. A little bit of inside here, I think, on this 2-ball. Catch that right-hand side rail. Let the left-hand spin close that angle off. Didn't want to be on this rail.
Yeah, there's no choice here but to go forward, so 4-ball on the top rail. It's going to be tough to get to.
It is. I think there is a safety play here, though. If you take what the table gives you, just take the 3-ball, roll ahead a little bit. You can chip that 4-ball, use the 7-ball, and just put the cue ball behind the 7.
Oh, he tried to force it.
Yeah, he went the other way. So I think that was playing safe. Potentially. I just kind of caught the back end of it. It's our summertime in the USA. It has been really hot indeed. As I mentioned earlier, the last count, and I know it's probably a few days beyond this now, but 31 consecutive days in Phoenix of 110 degrees Fahrenheit for 31 consecutive days. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever been in 110 degree weather, Fahrenheit, but it's hot. That's like oven hot.
Too hot for me.
I don't mind it.
I know.
In fact, when it was, we were in Vegas, and you'll remember this. We were in Vegas. It was 110. It was with Dan and Tree. 110 degrees in Vegas, and I was wearing my track jacket.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Ooh. Now, does he get away with it?
Oh, boy.
He sure does.
That was a little out of character for Warren. He's
It
usually
sure
pretty
was.
precise.
Yeah.
Took his eye off the ball there for a second.
Yep. Although Larry does have the outside edge of that 6, I don't know whether he can get safe out of here.
I think he may just have to keep it, leave it long.
Good sportsmanship out of these two, both helping each other out to take the rack out. Warren was right away, didn't even question it. And then cleaning off the hair off the cue ball.
Somebody just left a little gift. Oh. Oh, I think he left it. A little too much heat on that cue ball. Would have liked to have stopped maybe 6 inches ago.
No problem, says he. No problem, says he. So nobody's got plans. Oh no, I guess a couple of people had plans. There's only 2 or 3 responses to that. So Warren leading us off with the break here in rack number 7. Trailing behind Larry. Larry leading 4-2. And looking like a dry break here.
No, I think he made one, 2.
Must have shot in when I wasn't looking. Sure did.
You blinked.
I did. What's going on, Mr. Sean Blomley? My man tuning in from Ontario. Might overhit this. Warren's just on that overhit power in his stroke right now. He'll get that dialed in though. And with his, he's more than capable of potting from anywhere. When he starts getting firing, the man is crazy good on a table. But again, right, I think it boils down, look at this. Another uncharacteristic shot out of Mr. Ortiz.
Doubled it out.
He did. But I think it speaks to exactly what we've been talking about in the earlier broadcasts where, being that this is a summertime event, most people aren't playing and putting in the same amount of hours that they normally do. And I think that's reflective of what we're seeing. Larry looking good here. Just maintain shape on the 6, and from there it should be a 5-2 lead. Does not want to be hampered by that 8 ball. You can see him kind of shake his cue with the cue ball. What are you doing stopping there? Tough shot. Yeah, I was going to say tough shot to get back up for that 7 ball. Well, what can you manufacture here? Nowhere really to be aggressive and play an offensive shot, unless you want to try to take on the cut. Is that what he's doing, or is he kicking? Nope, playing the safe, the weighted shot. 7 ball married to the back rail would be perfect.
He did really well there.
Yeah, he sure did. I mean, it leaves a 1 bank to the top left-hand corner, but given the position he was in, he hit that about as perfect as you could hit. Trying to use that 8 ball. Not terrible. Lands
Not
that
bad,
7
not
ball
bad.
perfect as well. Almost glued to the top rail. That is exactly where you want to be. We'll see if Larry does the same type of shot, gets aggressive. Wiped its feet, but sometimes you gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Very well done. Where can I find the brackets? Will they? Oh no. Bobbles the 8.
Hung it, sold out.
Yep. This is about as duck soup as you can get. Will, they are on challenge, and when you get to challenge, just search for Beat the Heat. To claw 1 back, what a difference maker this game is, from a 5-2 to now 4-3. Can I leave you for 4 minutes?
You can try.
I will be 4 minutes. Can you hack it?
I think I can handle
for
it.
4 whole minutes? All right, I'll be right back.
All right, finally we're alone. Just me and all you guys. Two, 4, 6, 7, 2 balls on the break, it looks like. Not a clear shot on the 2 ball, unfortunately. Feel like we could probably see a push here. If you guys are just joining us, we are here at the Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta. It is the Beat the Heat tournament. Players are going to have to switch gears. A side is 9 ball on the 9 foots. B side is 8 ball on the 7 foots. Racing to 9 on the A and 7 on the B, I believe. B side has just started. They're just a match or 2 in. think Warren has left a window here. Unfortunate because there was a bit of traffic on that left side. But not an easy shot. Good stroke by Warren there to draw that cue ball back for the 3. Good angle for a little back and forth on the 4 ball. 5, 6, 7, 9 is pretty textbook. We may see a tie game here.
All right, I'm back with you.
Oh, I think he's a little straight on this 7. He's going to have to stroke this 7, bring it back for the 9.
Maybe a little bit of left-hand spin on that cue ball just to straighten it out a little bit. But a straight draw.
He's going to have to hit it good.
Yeah, I don't think you try to overdo it. I don't think you try to put too much into this.
He did
or
well.
you could, being Warren Ortiz, having the stroke he does.
2 very advanced players here. That was a good out.
Yeah, very nice. Tie ball game, 4-piece. Trying to come up with some ideas. Well, I think we decided already
What are we deciding on?
where we're going for dinner.
Oh,
Did we decide that?
I think so.
We're set on that one? All right. That's good because I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
I could eat. Did you keep everybody entertained while I was gone? I didn't ask.
I tried. I'm so out of practice. Out of practice.
Oh, me too. It's been a while, but happy to be back. Get on the mic again. And of course, we will be live all day today just because Steph and I are heading out. You'll have a little bit more of Mr. Francis on the mic.
Hopefully, if he's not playing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Larry Walper might step in. We've got a few others in the house that are no strangers to the mic. I think Chris Demers I saw over there. He's no stranger to the mic. A very analytical mind Chris has. Holy smokes, tie match, says David. Indeed, this definitely has the makings to go hill. Right, it can go one way or the other, right?
I feel like this one could go back and forth the whole way.
I agree.
Trading wins.
That 2-ball looks a little bit straight on. I don't know if he's quite got an angle. Might have to just hit stick, take the long shot on the 3-ball here as well. It's kind of what he's looking at, I think. Don't know if he quite has angle on that too. Hard to tell from our perspective. We get to look at exactly what you guys get to look at. Ooh, he had a slight angle.
Couldn't have worked out much better, though.
I agree.
That's pretty much all he could have done there.
David says missed out while canning peaches.
Canning BC peaches, my favorite. Didn't make it out to BC this year. I'm missing my BC fruit,
Right.
for sure.
I'll give you an address. You can send some of those, David. Yeah, pretty routine out from this position. I think just a nice little touch draw on this 6-ball. Pop the rail just a little bit. 7 to the top left, 8 to the bottom left, 9-ball bottom right. The drone voice takes some days to get used to. Gosh, I missed you, Gord. Don't you have like a blood draw or something that needs to be done? He's in the hospital.
Is he?
Yeah, he's hanging out in Vegas at the hospital.
Oh, Gord.
Yeah, he's
I'm
pretending.
sorry to hear that.
He's pretending to be all sick and stuff.
Well, hope you feel better soon. Nothing like not feeling good and not being at home. That's the worst.
I don't know. I had my stint in the hospital here in Calgary. I have not been in the hospital in Las Vegas. How is it, Gord, comparatively? Right, I think you've been a visitor to the hospital within the Canadian border a few times. How is it in the U.S.? I've never been in a hospital in the United States. Going to make peach jam tomorrow. Okay, well, I'll hold off on the first request when you get that done.
I also like peach jam.
Right?
You can include in the box, please.
Shirley says happy birthday, Steph.
Oh, thanks, Shirley. Hey, where are you, by the way? Because your other half is here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you're not here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, undercut on the final ball. He was right there to take the lead.
It was indeed. Hands a gift over to Larry. Can you handle it? And for those that are tuned in on YouTube, hearing my remarks back to Gord and I rib each other all the time. Although he more than me. Sometimes I get him back, but very often he gets me. Mr. Wolper taking advantage of a missed opportunity by Warren. And he will graciously accept the gift.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sandy Beach with the kids and the grandkids. That's where Shirley's at.
All right, good trade.
Right? Permissible for sure.
Good trade. I thought Warren was going to take the lead there for the first time in the match.
I did too. But listen, to come back, I think he was down 4-2, 4-1, something like that.
Yeah, 4-1 I think it was.
Yeah. So a little bit of a stumble there, but he will inevitably battle back. I'm sure this match will go back and forth.
3-ball.
5-ball.
5-ball. 1-ball. A-ball.
Right? 5-ball makes its way in. The 1-ball dresses up nicely over the left-hand side pocket. 2 sitting in the same vicinity. More than likely down to the bottom left-hand corner. It is the angle on that 2-ball that's the important one because you've got to get to the 3-ball. Whoops. That was not the
I
angle
don't
he
think
was looking
he was
for.
planning on that. Yeah.
There was a malfunction at the junction, although if he can avoid the 7, cut the 2 ball in, right-hand spin on the cue ball, go around 3 rails, might be able to get there still. Nope.
Safety.
Tries to, but the cue ball finds its way between
Leaked
the 4-7.
out. That is how we say leaked out.
Right?
Just perfectly leaked right through that window there. Good news for Warren is that he's not stuck behind the 4.
So Gord says, tell my heart that, LOL. Here, Sunrise Medical Center is probably the best I have seen. Food is restaurant quality?
What?
Wow.
That is unheard of for
Oh.
hospital food.
But health conscious, okay. Wow, that is crazy.
That worked out really well for Larry.
Well, darn it, I shouldn't have drove myself home when my appendix ruptured. Should have just stayed there.
Yeah, you should have, and then we just could have claimed bankruptcy when you came home.
Yeah, but I would have had really good care.
Took a friend to the hospital when we were in Vegas for a tournament once, and it was like top notch. Service was really good. It was really quick, not bumper to bumper like the hospitals are here in emergency. But it is a trade-off because
Yeah,
the services were quite expensive for her blood test and whatnot. It was thousands of dollars. I think we were there for literally maybe 4 or 5 hours, a couple of blood tests and an X-ray, and it was $6,000. Like, it was really expensive.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so a bit of a trade-off, but I'm glad they're taking care of you, Gord.
Yes, despite our banter back and forth, and you already know this. I want nothing but the best for you, sir.
All the way around the world for the 3 ball.
Might have overhit just a touch. I think he's still okay. The issue is the 4.
Losing the cue ball a little bit.
Is he just going to straight up play safe again here? Sure looked that way, but how good does he hit this? Almost perfect. Another revolution out of that cue ball would have served him well, but given what he was dealing with, not terrible.
You using the 7 there? Did he get there?
Don't know. No, by the way he kind of swiped the chalk off the table, I would have to say not. Do you guys pay premiums in Alberta for healthcare? We do not. One of the few remaining provinces that does not pay for healthcare.
We are taxed heavily
We are.
on our paychecks. However, when things arise like heart attacks or an emergency, those are all included in your regular Alberta healthcare.
Well, you see, Gord, that's what you get. You travel all the way to Vegas to go play in the APA. You decide to go take a visit to the hospital, and now you're stuck listening to me. Now, does Larry try to make the 9 ball here?
I think he'll take it if it happens.
Yeah, I think so too.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to bode well for him.
I would agree that will leave fairly wide open spaces here for Mr. Ortiz to see if he can take advantage and make the miss on that 9 ball a distant memory. Yeah, Manitoba is also one of the few provinces that does not pay a premium for healthcare.
Oh, a little heavy.
Yeah, got a little bit far and kind of on the straight
side.
line of the 6, although it's not terrible. He can just hit and stick with the proximity of the 7 ball to the bottom left-hand corner. That'll lend itself well to getting onto the 9 ball.
That was not ideal. He wanted to be a little bit more center table.
Yeah, shooting this from downtown, and it's kind of in that awkward
Yeah.
distance away from the rail.
Because you wanna put some bottom on that ball, but you're so close to the rail that you're jacking up a little bit, and that hurts the accuracy a little.
Yep. The Lougheed Fund is there, but not there. True statement. Yeah, that was not as easy of a shot as what it appeared at first blush.
Didn't do terrible on that miss, though.
Nope. He kind of got away with it a little bit. We can give you some updates on the B-side matches that are going on. So it looks like we have Lan Fong versus Tony Sakamoto on the B-side doing battle. They're right directly in front of us on the 7-foot table. So again, that is 8 ball on the 7-foot race to 7. And then Michelle Bagheera's Wolper is on the table next to them, although I'm not sure who her opponent is. I have not seen him before in the room. First look at him, and then who else have we got?
Oh, nice little chip on that 6.
Looks like Ben DeWolf. Who is he playing? Can't see who he's playing. Don't know what their scores are, but that is some of the action going on the one-loss side. Sold it, indeed. And I think Warren will make this 9 ball, making the missed one in the last rack a faded memory. Just like that. Job well done, Warren.
Warren should be ahead by 2.
He should be. They're in a slugfest. It's back and forth. Although Larry has held the lead for the entire match thus far. You gotta tell me when you're doing that.
It's fine. Nobody noticed.
Oh, I could hear you. If I can hear you, I know they can hear you. All right. It is tied up 5 apiece. Rack number 11. Warren Ortiz with the break does make a ball. One dress is perfect. 1-3. Might get a little tricky with that 8 ball there. How many tables are in the room? There are 9 9-foot tables. 8 of those are diamonds, 1 predator 9-foot. And then there are 8 diamond 7-foot tables and 2 or three 7-foot valleys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 5 because there's, or 4. There's 1 over here.
Okay.
1 on the other side.
4 valleys,
4
7
valleys.
foots. full service bar. There's a kitchen. Has really a very traditional pool hall feel, and gets really really utilized here at the Leather Pocket. All tables do. Trying to cause a little separation. I think Larry can hit the 3. I don't think he can make it, however. Elects to go one rail first. Interesting.
Good hit.
Very good hit. 4 is going to assist for the leave for Mr. Warren Ortiz. Wants that to travel up a little bit more, but he'll be okay from here. Nice pocket weight draw shot on the 4 ball. Check off that left side rail. That'll put him on the 5 ball down to the bottom right hand corner. How many entries? I believe it was 64.
No, 48.
Oh, I lied. 48. And the first place prize money, 670, I believe, is the top line. I believe it is posted. So if you do follow the Leather Pocket on Facebook, I believe that info is also available there. And then for Ben's match next week, it is 40K in the middle. They are racing 240. And the game will be 10 ball on the 9-foot tables. A little bit tricky here. Looking to draw off the 5, miss that left-hand side pocket. Put a little bit too much check, I think. Nope. How about perfect? Given the scenario, he hit that about as good as you can. And same type of shot here, just straight draw. Get back up on top, put the 8 in the top left-hand corner. I believe he's got that angle. It's looking like it. Uh-oh. Not ideal. The bank is on, however. Bank to the top right. And if you miss pro side, that sends the cue ball down table.
Warren just seems to kind of keep hanging himself out to dry in the last couple of balls.
Yeah, but then he comes with a safety like this. Not
That was a
terrible.
great shot.
He's been getting the better side of these safety battles thus far. Will the money match be streamed next weekend? Indeed. Wouldn't miss it. That is some of the best caliber players that we could put on the stream. That will be Ben Francis and Eric Vargas teaming up to take on DJ McGinley and, of course, Big Red himself, Eric Horlifson. 40,000 in the middle.
That'll be a great match.
Sure will. Definitely one to mark on the calendars, get the popcorn ready, get all your snacks ready. You won't want to miss a minute of that one. Larry once again looking to take advantage. Wants that cue ball to travel just a touch. Still shouldn't pose as any problem for Mr. Walper here to regain the lead. 6-5. Rack number 12 coming your way. I believe it is Larry's break as well. They are doing battle. Looks like they're taking a quick washroom break, so I'm just going to put the Leather Pocket logo up there, let y'all know this is where it's happening live as we speak. Leather Pocket in Calgary, Alberta. And we are live all day today, all day tomorrow. This will be my last match, and then you'll get the commentary of Mr. Ben Francis for the most part. There may be a couple of guest speakers or guest commentators that come in and fill in while he's playing. I know there's a few that are in the room. Chris Demers, Jeff Wanless, Larry Walper, all guys that are not strangers to the mic. So I have no fear of your entertainment being in jeopardy. Hey, anytime, John. I'm very, very similar. I used to play quite a lot. I was at the pool room here every weekend. And then, of course, Jam Up needed the attention. And so, thank heavens, I did give it to them. And it has been a pretty fun ride with Jam Up. We've certainly had, some learning lessons, as does every company. But it has been a really, really, really fun ride and lots to look forward to, let me tell you. We're just waiting on a few I's dotted and T's crossed, and we can kind of spill the beans on some of the things that Jam Up has been working on. Can I mic them up for the big match? Maybe. I don't know if they're going to want that. There's potential of that, but being the type of mic that it is, it's a pack with a lapel mic that's attached to that pack, and so there's a wire there, and so on and so forth. And being that there's 40K in the middle, don't know that they would want that. I would be more than willing to, provided, of course, they are willing to. Rob says, I'm still a bit perplexed on the spot next week. Based on Fargo rates, they should be playing even. Is there a particular reason for the spot? There's been some battles back and forth, between Eric and DJ, and Eric, and so they've kind of crossed paths before. They're not strangers to each other's games. And when this match was arranged, that's kind of what both sides said yes to and agreed upon. So I think it's it's one of those things that you can take a 740 and a 740 that aren't from the same ends of the country, and they both play a little bit different. Oh, take the logo off. Yes, thank you. Nice little shot there from Larry. I got a little bit ahead of myself on taking that logo off. I took it off on my side. I didn't see it. But of course, if I don't send that to the broadcast, you guys will still see it while I won't. I apologize, and again, that's me not being on the mic very often. Over the course of the last year, it's been kind of hit and miss with us, and we will get back there, but we're looking at doing things in a little bit bigger manner than what you guys are used to at this point. But again, I want to make sure all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed before we get into that. Nice little shot there from Larry. I think the 9 ball is inhibiting the 1 rail kick off that left rail. Oh, I love this 2 rail spin. Just overcooked it a little bit. But I really like the knowledge level he showed there with the 2 rail. Had a little bit of left-hand spin on that. And yeah, I think that's what he overdid. It was the left-hand spin. I think the speed was right. Just a little bit too much left-hand spin there. Now I think Larry is going for this 3 foul rule. Does he get it? I don't think so. I think that leaves that 2 ball exposed for Warren to be able to thin the hit on the 2 ball. Yeah, indeed. Got a little bit of a help straightening out that cue ball from the 7 ball. And now the 3 ball is also tied up. So you might see Larry put the cue ball underneath. Just like this. Great shot. Really, really well done. I don't know that Warren has the right-hand side rail. May have to go either 1, 2, or 3 rails. 1 it is. Great hit. And gets the 2 ball into a good spot. Good evening from Ohio, USA, and good evening to you as well, Brenda. I'll be in Ohio, I believe, in October.
I had to refresh my coffee.
That
was fading. I could feel it.
I got you. It's all right. We'll make that a shared coffee. I'll be in Ohio for the CSI State Championships and the Predator Pro Series. Oh, no, sorry, the Predator Pro in Ohio, I think, has been canceled. It is. It's on the Predator Pro Series is in Michigan. That's where I'm heading in September. Yeah, and then October we go to Ohio. You know what, Brad? I'm not sure. I just know at this point I only know the state that I'm going to. It's a nice little shot there from Warren. Didn't quite get where he wanted it to be, but a nice little creative shot. Steph just showed me a post that somebody had made about her birthday. Oh, kind of slugged at that one. Didn't smooth stroke that. That is not typical of Mr. Ortiz. However, that will bring Larry to the table, unfortunately hampered here by the 3. Almost perfect. I do believe Warren does get to see enough of the 2 to pocket it, perhaps. The other option is to hit and stick, right? Send the cue ball directly into the 2, send the 2 3 rails, missing the 3. Using the 5 ball. Oh, he tried to go the other way. I might have put a little bit more power behind that and tried the 3 rail hook, send the 2 ball 3 rails out, and just leave Larry directly behind that 5 ball. And Larry not looking for the rub on the 3 there. Although has wired up potentially the 3-9 combo. It's a free swing because I think he can put the cue ball underneath the 5 ball. Or at minimum, the 7 ball. Oh, tries to play straight safe and gets the evil rub from the 5 ball.
Ohio, you're going to Wilmington.
Wilmington, Ohio. That's where I guess I'll be.
And then Oklahoma for the end of October. No?
I don't think so.
Oh, those are state champions.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even sure if we're continuing through with Ohio. I don't know. I know I'm going to Michigan. Well, there's definitely a way to cure that, Brenda. Pick up a cue.
Oh, I think
Come
he
on
went a
out
little
and
far.
play. I think so too. I don't think he wanted the rub on the 8. Although I don't know, even if he didn't get the rub on the 8, that the cue ball had enough speed to travel and get himself shape on the 7. I think he can see the 7. I just don't think he can pot it. So we'll have to see what he can manufacture as far as a safety goes. In behind with a soft kick. Nope.
Oh, that had good line, actually.
It sure did. And
Oh, no.
I think that might put another game on Larry's side. We'll see how he plays it. He's got option on the 8 to go to the side or the top left. Goes to the side. Ah, I got you. Has 2 plus a sneaky Pete. But her RA is acting a fool. I got you. And as predicted, Larry taking advantage. Another gift-wrapped game.
He's on the hill to the hill.
He's on the hill to the hill. Ba-da-da-da. He's on the molehill. That's how long that took my brain to register. 1 ball looking good. Shape to the 2. This is a runnable table. A few key shots here to start, but I think this is a runnable table. 2 to the 3, 3 to the 4, and then the 4 to the 5 ball. Ooh. That pocket did not want that 2 ball to go in. I thought he hit it good. Excuse me. I thought he hit that really good. That makes it a fair touch easier for Larry to squirt over to the right side of the table. Under hit that just a touch. Would like another foot out of that cue ball. Oh my goodness, I gotta jump off here for 1 second. Oh my God, buddy. My man. I'm gonna give you a shout out now. Sorry about that, everybody. I had Mr. Alan Wang bring us some bubble tea from his restaurant Bubble Mania here in Calgary, and this stuff is the nuts.
Yeah.
It
So
is
good.
so good.
If
It
you're
is.
in Calgary, stop in. Their eats and their bubble teas are so good.
Their eats are impressive. I'm not a guy that likes chicken wings, but I will go there to eat chicken wings. They are that good. And I'll tell you, I don't know what this is called. I know it's the mango one.
Mango pineapple
Yeah,
slush.
mango pineapple slush with lychee jelly. It is insane good. And with that, Larry getting himself onto the hill. But yeah, if you're ever in Calgary, they're on 16th Ave, just up from Deerfoot, heading west. They will be on the left-hand side. I want to say 6 blocks after you get to the top.
They're literally on the corner of 16th and Edmonton Trail.
Mm-hmm.
But so good if you're able to stop in.
Absolutely. Bubble Mania.
They just went through a huge renovation too, so
Yeah.
a really good small business to support if you're able to.
I'll tell you what, Alan is
Good people.
really, really good people.
Oh, I was just going to say this could be the final game.
See? Even if you think it. Okay? Stop thinking like that.
I should just stop thinking.
Right?
Not normally a problem.
Oh, yeah, that is so good.
Larry makes the cue ball. So a ball in hand on a fairly wide open table.
Yeah, very runnable. 2 to the 3, I think, is probably the big challenge. From there, 3 to the 5, 5 to 6 is fairly doable. 8 to the 9. I think it is the first 3 balls. Maintain your shape, and you should be home free. And you can't ever count out a guy like Warren. He can get on a hot streak. Who's doing the other comms? That'll be Ben Francis. And then if Ben is playing, there's a chance that Larry Walper comes into the booth. Potentially Chris Demers could come into the booth. Johnny Triple Pete. All no strangers to the mic. Might get a little long here. I think he got just a touch long. He looks to be dead straight on this 5 ball. Nothing to do. Only thing to do here is straight draw off that 5 ball, pretty much back where he's at now.
Oh, he punched
Oh,
it.
he sure did.
That was a great shot.
It was.
Only a
'cause
half a pocket on those shots, so that was great.
That's why I say nothing to do but just straight draw, but he took the chance. And like I said before, sometimes you gotta risk it to get the biscuit, and he did. Does he get the reward? Oh, wow. Punch that one in, too. No fear from Mr. Ortiz. This is the one you don't want to miss, and he's kind of got himself a little funny. It's a lot harder to make this than what it appears at first blush, that's for sure. But to the heart of the pocket she goes.
Spears it in.
Sure did, and I think he was smart to do that. His last 2 shots had been fairly powerful, so typically you try to roll in that 8 or that 9 ball after popping in 2. Don't try to roll in the 3rd. Pop that in as well. Unless, Spanner, you were asking about who's on the mic now. My name is Grant, and I'm sitting beside my wife, Stephanie. I am simply part of the furniture here at Q Sports Live. Which means to say that I've been doing this a long time and just part of the furniture. And so again, same type of thing here, right? It is a runnable table. This is one of the keys right here.
Oh, no.
And goes smack into the face of the 4 ball. And everything from here gets a little muddy. Gonna have to 1 rail kick on the 3, and typically these are a little bit of a hit and hope. They're an educated guess. Is he going 2 rails? 2 underneath? Nope.
Oh,
He just tried to blast it now.
actually, I really liked how he did that.
I don't mind that.
I think that 3 ball, had it not collided with the cue, had a really good chance to double back into that bottom right.
I agree. But it will bring Larry to the table. A little bit funny on this 3. If he tries to cut the 3 into the side, it does bring in that 8-9 potentially.
I think he just, I don't know. I thought maybe he would just take it down to the corner. Nope.
How's that hit to perfection? Right now, from here to the 6.
That worked out perfect.
Oof. I wouldn't want to be shooting this to get to the 6. Go short side and perfect.
Yeah, I don't think you know who you're talking about here.
Right? I forgot I was talking about Larry Wolper. I like what Larry did there. Took the walk. Don't rush it. He's looking to close escrow. Ooh. I thought he overpowered that when he first hit it, but he's hit this to perfection. This, for all intents and purposes, is curtain call on this match. Larry looking to close escrow, and indeed does. What a match. That could have gone either way.
Really
we could have had Hill, but at the end of the day, Larry got the job done, taking a victory 9-6 over Mr. Warren Ortiz. So with that being said, I am finished. Steph is finished for the day on our broadcast. And so you'll get the likes of Ben Francis or Johnny Triple P or perhaps a couple others. And they will take over on entertaining you here for the rest of the night. I will be back here tomorrow morning, and I'll be here till roughly 2:30. So with that being said, congratulations, Larry. Warren's heading off to the 1-loss side. He's not out yet. And on behalf of myself, Steph Toy, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, guys, we appreciate you tuning in. Don't go far. We will be back with another match for you. But for Steph and I, have a great night. We will see y'all tomorrow. Have a great night.